Hey folks, welcome to this episode on isotopic calculations. In this episode, what we're going to be looking at is finding the percent abundance of two isotopes, both of which are unknown. So what we have here is we have antimony, or Sb, and we have Sb121 with a mass of 120.90 AMU, and we have Sb123 with a mass of 122.90 AMU. We need to find these percentages, so let's get started. First thing that we need to do is we need to start off with our basic equation. So our average mass is equal to the percent of 121 times its mass plus percent of 123 times its mass as well. Now we know two of these. We know the masses of each of these isotopes, but we don't know the percentages and we don't know the average mass. However, if you watch the previous videos, we're able to find this average mass on the periodic table of elements, and that's going to be 121.76 AMU. Okay, now, before we get started, we need to make sure that we assign some variables here. I've gone through this in a previous video, so if you want a little bit more information on that, watch the previous video where we're looking for both percentages. But what we're going to do is we're going to look at the abundance of 121 as X, and we're going to assign the abundance of 123 as Y. And what we know is that when we have these two abundances, they have to equal 100%. Now, that's a percentage. We don't use percentages in our calculation. We use decimals. So if we took the percentage of 121 and the percentage of 123 divided by 100, we would get a decimal, and 100 divided by 100 is 1. So X plus Y is equal to 1, or 100%. So the percentage of X plus the percentage of Y will be equal to 100%. Now, what we can do is we can rearrange this to solve for Y. So Y is equal to 1 minus X. And now we can substitute this into our equation so that we can just have one variable, X. All right, so let's start plugging things in. We already have our average mass here, and we assign this as X. Now, our mass is 120.90 AMU. Okay, so that's just a little mu symbol to shorten form that AMU, plus the percentage of 123, Y, times 122.90 AMU. All right, now what we're going to do is we're going to substitute this whole thing in, this expression, in for Y. I'm just going to rewrite that here. 121.76 AMU equals X times 120.90 AMU, plus, now we're going to have 1 minus X, okay, and this is going to be in a separate bracket, times 122.90 mu. All right. Now what we need to do is we need to do our distributive property and FOIL this in just like that. And once we do that, we're also going to multiply this together. Once we do that, we're going to get some new values. All right, so we're going to have 121.76, and this is going to be 120.90 mu X. Okay, so X, as we multiply those out, plus, so 1 times 122.9 is going to be the same. So 122.90 mu minus, so negative X, so minus 1X if you will, minus 122.90 mu. And again, this is going to be X. So now we're going to try to group all of our X's together and all of our just AMUs on the same side. I'm going to bring this off to this side over here. So 121.76. And this is going to be minus 122.90. And that's going to be equal to, I'm just going to rewrite these values. All right. So now we have all of our X's together. Let's start actually doing the operations here. And what we will get is we will get negative 1.15. And this will be negative 2.00 X. Now, to isolate for X, we need to divide both sides by this value over here. So negative 2.00 mu, 2.00 mu. These will cancel out. Our units will cancel out, and we will get a ratio here. And X is going to be equal to 0.75. There we go. So that is the decimal value for our percentage of the percent of 121. We assign X to the 121. If we want to convert that into a percentage, we will multiply by 100, and X is going to be equal to 57.5%. So that's going to be the abundance for X. Now, in order to find the abundance for SB123, we need to go back to our equation. So y is equal to 1 minus x, 1 minus 0.575, okay? And that's going to give us 0.425. Now, once again, to turn that into percentage, let's multiply by 100, and we are going to get 42.5%. Quick check to make sure that it equals 100, 42.5 plus 57.5, it does. And there we go, we have our abundances. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you found this helpful. Please like, subscribe, share the video. Please tell your friends about this channel that are also struggling with chemistry, as it will definitely help them out. Thanks again, and see you on the next one.